Thank you. It's a lot higher than my car.
It's early on a Wednesday morning, and Darlene and Margie are headed to the doctor.
Our first date, I reached out to him and we talked on the phone. And I'm like, when is this guy going to ask me out?
They laugh like old friends, but the two only recently met after Darlene got bad news. After being diagnosed with breast cancer in 2000 and undergoing treatment successfully, she got a phone call.
In 2014, just going for another regular checkup, they discovered that the cancer had come back.
And Darlene knew she was in for another fight.
Well, the doctor's ordered for you to have that today, so we'll have to start an IV.
But since her first diagnosis, Darlene's eyesight had begun to falter, and her doctors have advised her not to drive anymore.
Oops, somebody took a parking space.
That's where Margie comes in.
Oh.
She volunteers as a driver for the American Cancer Society's program, Road to Recovery, pairing volunteers with cancer patients who need help getting to their treatments.
I see where there's so much need for drivers. And when they request a driver for something, and if I can't do it, I think, oh, I hope there's somebody who can do it because they need that so badly. Making sure that you get the health care that you need.
The reason why this program is so important is that for a cancer patient to get the optimum effectiveness out of their treatment, that treatment needs to occur in a certain sequence and at a certain frequency. This applies to chemotherapy, this applies to radiotherapy. So logistics should never come in the way of life-sustaining care. That's very, very important to us. Depending on the treatment, it's absolutely necessary that they have a ride. They're in no condition to drive. It would not be safe for them to drive.
All right, we're going to get started.
But just knowing that the transportation assistance is there for me, it's invaluable because I do need it at least once or twice a week. It's one less thing to worry about, and I can just sit and ride and enjoy the ride. And we have our personal conversations, and then when I come out, they're there for me. I mean, it's great.
According to the American Cancer Society, every day thousands of cancer patients across the country need rides to their appointments. So the organization is constantly looking for people who can offer assistance, even if they only have a little time to give.
You know, sometimes it's a doctor's appointment where you're gone for a couple hours. If they're going for radiation, you take them to the place and it's about an hour you're there and then you take them home. If they go for chemo, it's a 4-hour period of time that they're in the facility. So I plan my life around it. You know, maybe I'll go work out, or maybe I'll go home, or maybe I'll do my shopping, do my errands.
But it's not just the logistics of the ride. For Darlene, volunteers like Margie give patients so much more.
It takes my mind off of what I'm getting ready to go through. And then when I come out, if I'm in pain, they're there to help me in the car, to hold my hand. So it gives me more strength to endure it just by knowing that there's someone there who not is just hearing me, but they're listening to me. And like Margie, I know that she absolutely cares. You know, she's my sister. Yeah, absolutely.
Holly Fur for CNN, Atlanta.